Gentlemen, welcome to Mantelligence. Today, with the help of Kay and Larry, we'll be talking about something we don't usually talk about.
Today, we'll talk about the power of silence. We'll tell you the big deal about silence and why silent people are successful. Our topic for today is greatly inspired by a video from Top Think, where they talked about the reason silent people are successful.
We were very intrigued by it, so we decided to make our own version of it and dig deeper. And since we really want you to use the power of silence and learn how to attract women with the help of silence, we'll also tell you the one thing you shouldn't do if you want to be successful.
It's very fascinating, so dive right into it.
Number 5. Concentration.
One significant power of silence is concentration and observation. They go hand in hand with silence. The reason why silent people are successful is that they're good observers with the power of concentration. If you want to know how to attract women, it starts with observing and concentrating. Don't be the nice guy and keep talking and talking about yourself. You need to learn how to concentrate on who you're speaking to and observe them and your environment.
Silent people love avoiding any distractions. This is why they're very productive. Those who are not silent prefer to do the talking, thus not noticing how people react to them. Being silent is a great skill to have because you're able to observe and make strategies according to what you've observed around you. People have many nonverbal cues, and sometimes they can be hard to catch, but that's not a problem for silent people. If you want to be successful, don't be the nice guy, be an alpha male. You can do that by giving this video from us a watch. Number 4. Going in and in and in.
Gentlemen, when someone speaks, do you truly listen or do you just hear?
Well, what's the difference, Kay?
Well, listening is when someone speaks, what they say goes into your ear and into your mind. Hearing is when it goes into one ear and out of the other. You get it, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know why silent people are successful? It's because they don't hear, they listen. When someone speaks, they really understand what's trying to be said. Silent people are successful without a shortcut. They listen to advice and think it through. Those who listen get more knowledge from the people around them.
Listening intently helps you figure out what the people around you need. If you want to know how to make a girl like you, it's simple. You listen to her. Find out what kind of person she likes by listening. Give her support by listening. Everyone appreciates someone who listens to them. If you can be silent and listen to people, you don't need any more guides on how to get a girlfriend. You can be successful if you just listen intently. Absorb what people are saying. We don't give much attention to it, but the people around us actually have a lot of useful pieces of advice to tell us. Listening gives you a lot of information that you can use to your advantage to help you reach success. Number 3, be careful.
The reason why silent people are successful is because they use the power of silence to choose their words carefully. Once they've said their words, there's no way to take those words back.
Choosing the right words and emphasizing the important message is a skill not everybody has. Did you know that one of the habits women love is the habit of men to choose the right words when they speak to people? So if you want to know how to get a girl to like you, then learn how to choose your words. Don't be caught up and just speak what's on your mind without filtering. Words can be destructive, and if you don't choose the right words, you can have people against you. Silent people are successful because they don't mind the silence. They actually take their time to craft their words carefully.
Aside from crafting your words carefully, there are many habits of men that women just can't resist. Find out more about those habits in this video. Hey, let's pause for a while.
We just wanted to remind you that at the end of this video, we're going to tell you one important thing.
And that's what you should never do if you want to be successful, whether it be with girls, in life, in your career, or any aspect of your life. In the meantime, let's get on to our last 2 items.
Number 2, keep your friends close.
Silent people are choosy. They're very choosy about who they keep in their circle.
This is because silent people don't mind having few close friends in their circle because they know that it's about quality, not quantity.
People that aren't silent tend to love the attention and the fact that they can have a lot of people that they can talk to. That's not how a silent person's mind works.
You might think that having a few friends around you isn't how to impress a girl and how to flirt with a girl, but that's not true. A silent person knows who they should interact with. They don't spend time trying to be friends with everyone or trying to talk to everyone. They observe their surroundings and choose who they want to network with or talk to. This helps them build more beneficial and meaningful relationships rather than many shallow ones. Silent people don't need social validation, and that's what makes them so successful and charming. Number 1, I am aware.
The biggest and most important reason why silent people are successful is because that they're aware, self-aware. They're aware of their strengths, abilities, and even flaws and shortcomings.
They're successful because they know they have a lot of improvements to make within themselves. When you can't seem to know how to tell if your crush likes you, you might not agree because you think you deserve to be liked. But silent people, on the other hand, they're self-aware, and instead of being down about their flaws and shortcomings, they make it a point to improve on the qualities that they need to improve on.
Silent people always reflect on themselves, what they did well, and what they can improve on. That's what makes them so ahead of everyone. They push themselves to be the best versions of themselves they can be. They don't settle for less because they know they can do better. Hey, we're now at the end of this video, which means one thing. That's the one thing you should never do if you really want to be successful.
Will never go through anything alone. Being silent doesn't mean that you work at everything alone. Success is rarely accomplished alone. No man is an island, remember? We all need someone to depend on and someone who supports us. Even silent and successful people have people behind them who push them to be successful in all aspects of their life. Successful people will feel lost and unmotivated without people around them. This is why silent people make sure they have the best people around them, those who can support them and what they want to achieve.
Do you know any more reasons why silent people are successful? Share it with us in the comments below. Let's all use the power of silence.
Use the power of silence to your advantage. Now that you know that silent people are successful, to be successful, you have to be the alpha male. And to be the alpha male, you have to watch this video from us where we talk about the 10 powerful tricks to be the alpha male that you're destined to be. Be successful.